of suck is 6 days of food, 3 liters of water, plus the ice axe and micro spikes because we don't know if we need them. And the next resupply is, what, 100 miles away?
Yeah. So get it on.
All right.
Get it on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I bet this is over 30 pounds now.
But you have those beautiful lightweight poles.
You don't need new poles.
Oh, your leash is falling down. I'll have to
Uh-oh.
fix that for you. Oh yeah, leaving after a nice town stay. That's hard. It's hard. We can do it though. Hello, good afternoon. It's Saturday, May 6th. And Jim and I left out of Big Bear Lake this morning. And we are finally back on the PCT extra sharp cheddar, dry salami. And then we are having some honey roasted almonds. So we're gonna see how these kind of foods work for us. So we made it to this adobe camp. It was supposed to be a small spring or faucet with water. And if it's running, then we're likely gonna camp here tonight. There's the faucet. Let's see if it's got water. Good morning. Sunday, May 7th, and we're still working our way away from Big Bear, and we're up pretty high, I think over 8,000 or close to 8,000 feet. So occasionally you come across one of these downed trees. It's enormous. And then the trees are just amazing. They're so strong and so majestic. Moderate-sized pine cones. And there's a sign up here. Let's see what it says. Oh. Bicycles and motorized vehicles prohibited. Okay, well, we don't have any of those. So just want to thank everyone for the feedback on the videos. It's very helpful, and I try to incorporate your suggestions. The latest one being to slow down when panning. So I'm going to give that a good go. The birds are happy this morning. So remember in kindergarten when you used to have snack time? Well, this morning when we were hiking, and we hiked 6 miles before we took a break, and we're on break now, I was dreaming of snack time and Mrs. Red's berry pie. I'm going to eat it right now. Think those are crows?
No, I don't think so.
They're just having some kind of a intense conversation. I can't see them. Boy, I can hear them. So we're looking at Big Bear Lake and some kind of a solar observatory, Jim thinks, straight ahead there. Beautiful lake as we are leaving Big Bear. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Monday, May 8th. And what is May 8th, Jim?
It's our 1 month on the trail, first complete month on the trail.
How are you feeling about it?
So far, so good. We've not been injured. We were kind of making steady miles, not bad for people that are 54 and 59. So we're a little sore and stiff, of course, but luckily no injuries.
Yesterday we made 17 miles.
17-mile day.
Yeah. So it's rough. That's what I've got to say. I don't think I'm totally in the groove yet. I feel like I'm struggling. I'm missing all the comforts of regular life, like being able to just get up and use the bathroom whenever you want. Missing regular food, and I'm struggling with the physical requirements, the stamina that you have to put out to make those miles. I just don't think I quite have it yet. Anything to add, Jim?
No, but I think the stamina will come over time, and part of it is because you did a 17-mile day yesterday, which was our longest day yet. So I think it will come in time.
Yeah. All right. Stay tuned. So we're slowly moving out of the forest and back into a lot of rock formations and sandy trail. We're moving towards the desert once again. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It was cold last night. Went below freezing. All of our water was completely frozen. The tubing to our filter was filled with ice crystals. And it's brisk this morning. I don't know, maybe 50, 40, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we think we're looking at the San Gabriel mountain range in the distance here. So you can see it. Still snow covered, of course. May 9th, Tuesday. And Jim, fill them in on what mile we're at and where we're located.
We're at mile 298.5, so we're almost to 300. We are at Deep Creek, closing in on Deep Creek Hot Springs, which is about 9 miles away. And we found a tent site, kind of a stealth tent site under a bridge that crosses Deep Creek. So this morning we'll get up and get right on the trail, and we'll follow the trail which parallels Deep Spring to the hot springs.
Yes, and I am hoping to be able to soak in the hot springs. We'll see what the situation's like. We've seen some comments on Far Out that make it a little intimidating in terms of apparently people having sex on rocks and walking around naked, which I'm not planning on doing. But I would love to soak in the hot spring.
Yeah, the hot springs has a reputation for being clothing optional. So we might see some people.
We'll see what happens.
It is only 50 degrees for a high, so that may cut down on the nudity.
Yeah. And then Jim, give the weather update, because you just checked the weather.
Yeah, so looks like if the Weather Channel can be trusted for accurate weather, a high around 55, and then sunny today, but then tonight we start to get wind, and there's a 40% chance of rain and snow. Low down around 33.
Yeah.
So that might be really yucky and awful if that happens tonight.
I also wanted to give an update on food and shoes. So the food selections that I chose this last resupply are definitely working better for me. One of the things that I picked up was this muesli, Red Hill. You can eat it cold or hot. And it's filled with yummy things, lots of nuts and seeds and coconut and oats. So I've been doing that in the morning for breakfast, and that seems to hold me for quite a while. And then we also picked up a bunch of dried fruit, and that's working really good. At night for dinner, I've been doing things more like brown rice, quinoa combinations, couscous, and adding some kind of protein to those, like either tuna or chicken. So I think I'm doing better in the food department. For snacks, I've been doing mostly like almonds, and then at lunch we have some cheese and salami. So dietary wise, I'm feeling better. And then in terms of shoes, I picked up in Big Bear a new pair of Salomons, and they're a half size bigger, which is definitely working better for my feet. I think this way I'm going to lose less toenails, which had become an issue. And the bottoms of my feet are healing up really nice. I've been using this ointment in the evening. Geez, I forget the name of it. And I've been massaging my feet with that at night to try to soften up those hard areas, and I just help the skin heal, which seems to be working. And the only problem with the Salomons is I bought them through Amazon, and usually I buy them at a retailer directly. And I have to say, the quality of the shoe that came is not looking so solid. Definitely not as good quality as I'm used to picking up, like at a Eastern Mountains sporting store or an REI. I don't know what the deal is with that, but they just look kind of shoddy. They're holding up right now, and they definitely feel better. So fingers crossed. Here's the first official bridge that we've crossed since we were on the PCT. It's a very sturdy bridge. And I believe this is still the Deep Creek. And down there is where we camped. Jim is still hooking it up. You can see him down there, packing up last night wasn't so bad, no frozen water. But there's a cool breeze. Say it's in the high 30s, 40s. Lots of birds chirping. There he comes. Yes. Alright. Okay, folks, we're looking at 300. What do you say, Jim?
Wow, we've walked further than the length of Vermont.
Yay!
This is more than a long trail.
Yay! And now just a few yards down the trail is a more official 300. Yeah. 300. So we're en route to the Steep Creek Hot Springs. There's the trail.
So this guy is gonna sleep on the trail. I'm not sure if it's asleep or dead or what. We'll soon find out. We gotta find a way around him.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna toss a stick in his direction.
Oh, he's not moving. Shoot. Is he dead?
There it goes.
Oh, oh. Oh, good. He moves. Still in pursuit of the hot springs. And now we're coming up against all these yellow wildflowers. Beautiful. And the white ones too. I don't know what they are. So what we're looking at here is the Mojave Dam, straight ahead, as in the Mojave Desert. So we're getting closer to that. And still some deep creek below. We ended up not stopping at the hot springs because I was too intimidated by the young people, some of which were running around naked. And we are now in pursuit of a different goal, which is to possibly get to a restaurant where we can camp and we can have real food and possibly some beer. So that's where we're going. That's what we're trying for. So here's a great business concept. Buy a bar and create a space for people to camp and create kind of like a semi-hiker hostel where you take people back and forth to the trail and you offer them camping for $5 a night, and then they can buy beer and wine and food at your inn. It's an awesome concept, and these people here are doing it. So there wasn't a lot of camping available on trail last night, so we made it to this highway, and then these folks that run this Joshua Inn came and picked us up, brought us back, and now they're going to give us a lift back to the trail. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Wednesday, May 10th. So where are we located?
Hesperia, California,
Highway
173, I think.
Yeah, so we just left the Joshua Tree Inn that is really functioning as a hiker hostel. This is an area where there really wasn't anywhere to camp last night. And we are heading on trail.
So today we want to try to do 14 miles and get to Silver Lake Campground.
These yellow ones, they're everywhere. Afternoon road walking. Breezy, sunny day here in California on the Pacific Crest Trail. Whoops. So we're looking at Silverwood Lake. We just climbed up and this was our view when we got to the top. Amazing! And probably 20 degrees colder all of a sudden. So Thursday, May 11th, and we're en route to Cajon, where there is a McDonald's. But look, and a Subway. Look at these flowers. This is amazing. Oh, the contrast between the yellow and the purple and the green and the gold. Just amazing. Never ceases to amaze me. It is really something. It is something. And then these reds. Look at the reds popping out. Amazing. So here's an amazing vista as we head towards, what is the town called? Cajon Pass, which has McDonald's and Subway. Look at this breathtaking vista. Ooh. We've been hiking so close to the power lines that you can hear the cracking of the electricity going through them. It's kind of weird.